So remember, when you are defending, you can either figure four and hide your foot behind. You can cross your feet, which I prefer. You can go foot to foot, or you can kind of risk it and just have your foot kind of dangling, right? So if she has crossed feet, this is probably going to be the best defense that she can have. What I want to do is I want to open this up and get to a heel hook and expose the heel. So the best way that I found against someone who may have larger legs like Julian back there. So I want to bring my outside hand, my left hand underneath, and I want to hug right here on the heel. And then my right hand is going to be pushing right here on the foot. Now, even when she defends, what I'm doing is I'm pulling this and pushing, going right against the toes. So now I can extract. And then I'm going to trap that toes, pull my elbow back, and then I can go right to shelving it, release my hand, and then finish my heel hook. Remember, when you finish a heel hook, you're pulling back, your ribs are in. I want to bridge quite a bit to take out the slack in the knee. Then, once I feel like it's tight, I bring my hands to the center line. I don't want to spin. I'm just going to bring my hands across like this, and that's going to be enough. So, to open up her legs, we're going to come on the inside. One, and you can tilt a little bit to your right, so you have a little bit more access. 1 and 2. I push, trap, right? Because I don't want to be like this, release this, and as I'm capturing, she starts recrossing her feet or pushing or something. So we're like stiff arming, pulling in, and then I can start going for my finish. You can also start going belly down like this, and then just bringing your hands across. Here, remember, take out the slack, and then bring her across. Inside, I know it's a little bit awkward. It feels a little bit easier to go like this, but this cross grip, it's not going to be as powerful, right? Because of the angle, but even if I get it across, now what I do, I have to release something in order to capture this heel. So that's why we're going with the inside hand here, pushing like that. Then I can go and then finish. Okay, so that's the first one. We're going to expose the heel from 50-50 cross feet. All right? Yes. Yes.
Oh, you have the same like configuration as her, right?
You can do whatever you feel comfortable with. Yeah. Try to like think about like when you're building your game, how you defend, how you start attacking. Like I typically will cross my feet. Some people just automatically go to like a figure four. Okay? 1, 2, 3. You have a lot of options from there. Now, if you're thinking only IBJJF, legal, right? So we can do straight ankle on this side. If I'm thinking about like heel hooks, I'm not gonna go straight ankle on this one because I'm exposing myself. But if we're here and we're doing IBJJF, I'm gonna hook my foot right into her armpit, and then I'm gonna step over and post like this. Now I can finish my straight ankle. But if we're in a no-gi situation like where there's heel hooks, you're just exposing yourself up to get attacked. So that would just be like, she has a figure four here, I'm over hooking, I hook here, I step over, and then I go. You could do like far side, outside heel hook, but it's a little bit hard just because you don't have control over her hip on this side or the knee. So it's like she'll be able to kind of move a little bit. You could by bridging up and isolating the knee like this and then going. But what's nice is that when she has that figure four, there's a little bit of a gap here, right? That means I'm just going like this with my hand and I'm driving in. So if her figure four is weak, I'll be able to go all the way through and then start to reach and expose her heel like that. If her figure four is a little bit strong, right? I come on the inside and I'm gonna go palm to palm like this and I pull up. Then once I pull up on the switch, I go shelf and I'm controlling. And notice how like I'm keeping her leg tight. Then I can start exposing the heel and then I don't have to worry about it and I can finish. So if her lock is weak, I come on the inside, and a lot of times when you're this deep, they start adjusting their feet. When they adjust their feet, I'm gonna go right to that heel. If it's a little bit tighter, right, we're coming on the inside still, and you won't be able to expose that heel, so I'm gonna go palm to palm and I start pulling this up. Then I go shoulder, right in the back of the knee, right? Because now, even though I have one hand and I'm here, try to move from here, Tiff, it's really hard. And the moment she starts moving, I go right to that heel, and then I can finish like that. So again, you have your, turn a little bit. Straight ankle, if there's no heel hooks, I go armpit, I step and I go. This is legal for white belts for everybody, right? You could go for your outside heel hook here, but in order for me to isolate that knee, I want to bridge really far like that, and then it'll be fine. If she has a weak lock, I come on the inside, I can pop. If it's a little bit tighter, I go palm to palm. I flare open my elbow because she's probably going to be clamping down, so it's going to be hard for me to like pull. So instead of trying to pull, I'm going to start rotating her hip like this. Then I can shelf, control, and then go right to the heel and finish. So that's when they have figure 4. Sound good? All right, 1, 2, 3. If your partner doesn't always stay there, maybe they come up to their knee, right? When they come to me, I want to make sure that I'm nice and close here. And if I put my foot right here on her lat, I'm exposing my heel. So if you want to put your foot, you want to start rotating like this, where it's a little bit farther. And I want to control her from kind of facing me. I want to keep her away. Now what I can do is I can pendulum my leg, and I'm going to start to rotate to my left. I'm trying to reach, basically like this. That's what I want to do. So when I do that, I'm here. Now I'm right behind her. And my right hand is close to her knee. I'm going to pull my right leg in like this. And then I cross, and then I can bridge for the knee bar. If I just keep this loose and I just cross my feet and then I bridge, see how much farther I have to go. But if I pull my knee in like this, then I cross, then I bridge, it goes right to the knee bar. So we're here, I'm gonna be shotgun gripping like her calf. My foot goes here, I turn, bring my knee in, I cross, and I bridge. Right there for knee bar. Let's turn a little bit too. Turn. All right, so not here. I want to be like this. You could use this foot here to kind of turn you a little bit. Then I'm going to pendulum. I pull this into my armpit. Knee comes in, cross, bridge. So knee bar from knee up 50-50. Okay. All right, 1, 2, 3.